This is RNG and Tea,
Extended conversation
with your random sips of life and gaming.
I sound so weird when I do that. It's so funny to me. All of a sudden my radio voice comes on and I don't know where it comes from.
We like Radio Sarah.
Woo!
Yes, thank you, sister.
We're not going to stop. We're going to do an extended
I mean,
conversation, maybe.
If the chat wants to talk to us, go for it.
Yeah,
AMA.
if you guys have questions for us, this is our AMA section. I'm good on time, so talk away.
Yeah, she was like,
as long as Discord holds.
Fucking Discord.
Dude, I don't...
It's so weird, guys, because I've never seen this problem before. It basically tries to connect, but then gets disconnected, so it goes do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's very strange, so I don't really know what happens, what's happening.
Is it because that you're in the snow and in the cold?
I don't know. I've never seen this happen before, because the internet's not breaking. It's just Discord, so I don't know. I am with Xfinity. I have no choice.
Yeah, Chili, if you have a stream that we can host after the show, go for it. And just let us know.
Sure.
And then I'll set it to that right after.
Yeah. Once we're done with our convos here. So, yep.
Yeah. We try to do some kind of AMAs or whatever is coming up. Like,
yeah,
whatever is in our minds. Any random tangent.
I have a wedding I'm doing. I don't think I talked about the dress last time.
No, you didn't. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I found my wedding dress like a month ago. And we finally chosen the bridesmaid dresses. Yay!
Yahoo! I can go
After the weirdest time trying to pick out colors. I don't understand. Apple phone cameras are weird because I realized that they were the ones that were broken. My camera could get the picture accurately, but their cameras, because my maid of honor, my mother, have Apples, and theirs were not getting the color. It was driving me nuts. But whatever. I have added teal to my colors because the bright turquoise was a little too much.
Chili just said bright green, which is pretty funny.
You're close though. You're close. My wedding colors are violet and turquoise. They're pretty bright colors I've chosen.
It's pretty.
Turquoise meaning more of the brighter blue kind of look. So the thing is that my fiance and I have a mixed wedding party. I have 3 boys, 3 girls. She has 5 boys and 1 girl. So I had to. Did the stream? Okay, whatever. I thought the stream froze. That's just me. Anyway, so what I had to do, so I was trying to figure out colors, and we went to David's Bridal because that's where I found my dress, and I found my dress for a very decent price. So we go through that, and we go through a couple dress options. Our helper for our bridesmaid dresses was horrible. Like, I don't want to say that, but she was just kind of like, it was like talking to a brick wall. It was really sad.
That's not good.
It was just, we were just kind of like, oh yeah, we want to go bridesmaids, went through some dresses. Okay. So these were the 3 I was thinking of. Oh, okay, I'll get some out. Yeah, and I'm hoping to figure out colors too. Okay. Because unfortunately, the lady we were supposed to get, who's the lady who helped me, she couldn't be there that day. So we got her instead, and it was just really awkward. I felt horrible for my maid of honor. So yeah, so anyway, we got through the dresses. I was going to hopefully look at more dresses, but we didn't really see any others that we liked, and the lady was not helpful at all. So we just ended up picking the very obvious best choice.
Right.
And which was fine, and then we were trying to go through colors, and the thing that was weird is I found a couple purples, and I found the purple I figured I was going to go with, and then I kind of had found a bright turquoise, and then I found like a greenish, more teal color.
Right.
And the problem is that we were trying to take pictures, and the pictures of the green teal looked blue in the camera. It was very frustrating because I'm like uploading these pictures. I'm like, am I going crazy? This is not the same color. And then come to find out when I used my Android camera, it was the only one that seemed to capture the color accurately. So I do not understand why that was. But we ended up choosing the green teal color.
It's a pretty color.
It is a very pretty color, and it matches the look we're going for. It's not really a blue, but it matches, the scheme. It looks really good together. The purple and the teal look fabulous together. The main issue we were worried about is the bright like turquoise color just looked really bright. Like, the problem is that because only one girl's gonna wear that color, I was worried she was gonna really stick out, and kind of feel like self-conscious. So we decided to go with a darker color. So we felt that would match. Because I think I was about to say this and I didn't. My fiance's side of the aisle is gonna have one color, and my girls are gonna be all purple. Yeah, so that's why we're doing that. So the guys and the lady on Callie's end are gonna have all that teal color, so the tie, and then with the dress. And my people are all going to have the purple tie or the purple dress. So that's how we decided to do it.
That's cute.
Yep. Yeah. So I, of course, took the purple color because that's my favorite color. So, yep.
Scarrow.
Excuse me, can you please act like I'm not being fitted for a funeral? She was so weird. And I felt bad because, you know the lace one I was kind of looking at that we all kind of agreed was a no-go, but I was just curious about it. When my maid of honor put that one on, she passed by and was like, "Oh, that looks pretty." After both of us were saying, "No, not this dress."
No.
No, you know, I just was curious, but it's a dress that's just not gonna look the same on anybody, and so I was like, eh. The one that I picked looked the best on everybody, so we're gonna go with that one.
So Scarrow, as much as I love Callie, I've known Callie longer. I'm actually under Sarah, because Sarah asked me personally to be her bridesmaid, so I'm going to be rocking the purple.
Yeah, she's me rocking the purple on my side.
Yes.
That's because I was very, like, when I was trying to choose the people who were going to stand for me, I had a really big problem figuring out who I wanted to pick. So I basically ended up picking an eclectic assortment of people at all sorts of stages in my life. All the 3 girls are from literally 3 different stages of my life. Like high school, elementary school, college, and post-college, essentially, which is Christine.
Which is me.
And pretty similar with the boys. 2 of the boys were more like elementary school, and then 1 was a college friend. So Callie ended up picking, because the thing was that originally we thought we were going to do like boys and girls, but I was actually the one that didn't want to do that because I have female friends, but I didn't really have enough that to me I felt like, yeah, stand in my wedding. And so I felt like I would be more represented if I also included men. So that's why we did that.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah dibs me. So
I did. It's like mine. So. And my brother is the best man for Callie, so that's gonna be great. Yeah. Well, it worked out that way better anyway because my maid of honor, I love her to pieces, but she has social anxiety. So when I asked her to be my maid of honor, she said, "I'm more than happy to, but like on one condition, I do not want to do the speech." And I said, "Don't worry about it. My brother will for both of you." So, because my brother and Callie have been friends for a long time. So he will, I am sure, make a speech that will make us all cringe. Because he also lives with us, so he knows us a little too well.
Yes. Robbie Fatstacks does best man.
Yes, Robbie Fatstacks. Yep, he is the best man.
So, would we be able to do an IRL stream of your wedding? I know not in the ceremony. Not in the ceremony, for sure.
I don't really know. I'd have to talk with Callie about it. It's more of, I don't really know. It's just because there's so much family that's going to be there. So I imagine if it would be for like a short period of time.
Yeah.
And then it would be clicked off. I haven't talked to her about it yet. It's more, I think, the logistics issue. I'd have to really like put somebody else up to it because we don't have an official videographer. We have a photographer, but we're basically setting up a video camera for the ceremony, but that's kind of it. Because that's all I really wanted. So as far as like a stream, I'd have to talk with Callie how she feels about it, and therefore it'd probably need to be somebody, probably gonna be you with a camera walking around with your phone. But we'll see. I don't know yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be okay with doing like an IRL stream on my phone, and it'll just be like
probably
a quick,
gonna be the
quick
most
thing.
it will need to be.
Yeah.
That reminds me, Christine, I do have an assignment for you as one of my bridesmaids.
Yay!
We don't have a name or a hashtag. And we don't have anything good because I'm keeping my last name, so I don't know what it's gonna be.
Is Callie still going by his last name or her last
Sloan,
name?
Sloan, yeah. She's gonna still stick with Sloan. I'm sticking with mine.
You're still gonna be Sarah and Callie.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll think about it. I'll think about it.
It's just we still need to figure out like our website. I haven't figured out the website URL because we're setting up the website with through Wedding Wire, so I still have to figure out that. And I was like, I don't even have a hashtag. Like, I don't even know. We can't do any cute like so and so becoming so and so because I'm not even changing my name. So that doesn't help.
I know. Ours was easy. Mine's was like Corpus Tu Soli. So
yeah.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! It's done.
Pelly's asking if you're going to the NAB show. We were just talking about this before the podcast.
I just don't know if it's in the cards for me right now or not. Mainly it's just a money issue because of the wedding and other costs that we have accrued that I did not know about, such as a roof and a new dryer, which required a new gas hookup. So
adult life. Hashtag adult life.
Our adulting life has been pretty rough this year. So that's the only reason I'm not sure. And just timing, unfortunately, with work might be kind of rough. So I do not know. I know Christine's going to be there.
I'll be there. I mean, it's in town. It's like literally 15 minutes away. So
yeah, exactly.
So if you are going to be at the NAB show, I'll be there. I'll be there. Like, I'm going to try. We'll see, because I have to get my schedule for April. And also I'm in between jobs, I want to say. Because I've been trying to find a job that's a lot closer and just pays better.
Yeah,
as much as I love this job right now, I really do. Like, it's just, it's not.
You froze for me.
Oh darn!
Shoot. Froze for me too.
Oh no!
I hear you guys.
In Discord. Okay, now you're back.
Now we're back. That wasn't me this time.
Holy crap!
It's Discord right now. It's just being bastard.
Okay.
Today.
Anyway. Okay, we're good.
I am so sorry, guys.
It's okay. I don't even. Dude, it's not us unless we have technical difficulties, right? Also, buying those gemstone dice was only part of the problem. Trust me. And I did get those gemstone dice. They are very pretty.
I want to see them.
I have to. Do you want me to bring them out right now?
Sure, if you want.
All right, give me a sec. Give me 1 sec.
I want to see these dice. These new dice. Cox Bundle Internet. Yeah, that's what we have, Scarrow. We have Cox. So.
And it's Cox. No.
It just sounds weird when I said it out loud. We have Cox. So. It's been okay. Like, I haven't really been using it though, because I didn't like stream as much as before to where it almost capped. So
what? Why are we talking about Cox?
Because I have Cox. Internet.
Gotcha. What do you say?
That light bulb just popped up like, hey.
What?
Demonetized.
So, Callie's a nerd and got herself Lapis Lazuli dice. For those of you who don't know, I introduced Callie to Steven Universe, one of my favorite kind of modern cartoons, and she fell in love with it, and highly identifies with the angstiest character on the show, obviously. So she got herself Lapis Lazuli dice. I, however, have Opalite. I actually haven't gotten them out of the package, so this is gonna be like an unboxing video.
Yay!
Oh, it's so heavy. Anyway. Opalite.
Oh, it's pretty. It's like your wedding colors.
Kinda. I mean, it shines like it does.
It shines like it does.
Yeah, it's opalite, so it's kind of that cleary. Hey, roll. Oh, that was a 2. That was a terrible roll. 14. That's a better roll. Oh, it's your birthstone. Very awesome. But yeah, so it's pretty. Yep, that's what I got. And that was meant to appease my why did you spend so much money?
Pally just got a great idea. Drop it into a cup of tea and make a video of it.
I just hope it doesn't stain it, otherwise I would.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, never mind.
That's my problem.
Oh, put clear. No, never mind. You probably
I guess, well, it might not actually stain depending on what I put it into, but it doesn't matter. I can also like have it be in water and you don't know it's not tea. Just drop it in there.
I really like making big purchases like with what we used to love, because like ColourPop Cosmetics actually came out with a Sailor Moon collaboration. Yes. So I got it. I had to. So I got the lip glosses. It's so cute. And I got the eyeshadow. It's in the room, but I love these colors. People were complaining about how when you were actually buying the collection, you're in the middle of paying it, like you click pay or claim, place order, it rolls, the window rolls. In the next window it says, oh, it's sold out.
Oh.
Like, you're in the middle of paying it and yet it became sold out. Like, that happened to me.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I had to go
Alright.
back and actually, like, put stuff individually. So I was able to grab the lip and the eyeshadow.
That's good. Yeah, I recently actually got some new makeup. We both did, actually.
I saw.
I don't. Yeah, we don't buy makeup very often, and I forget how expensive it is. Cause I mean, I was buying basically like not gas station, like CVS brand like makeup, just because I don't wear it that often. And so I finally now got some like really nice stuff, and now I'm gonna have to learn how to actually apply eyeshadow. So we'll see how that goes.
What stuff did you get? I'm interested.
Hold on, let me grab it.
Making Sarah get out of her seat. Yes, I know, Mega Wiltaw. You had the Alien RPG session with your birthday. I remember that. That's cool. Did you like the Alien RPG? Like, it was interesting. It was fun. Like, especially our quest for a coffee pot. And then Skrull was really pretty badass, I have to admit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she got a whole palette.
Okay.
She got a whole palette.
So, you have to keep in mind, the only time I ever wore makeup was when I was younger, was like for dance and theater. So I don't like to wear that often unless it's for like a special event. So usually when I do wear makeup, it's kind of like a big deal. So I basically the only real basic thing I got was just this basic concealer, mostly for my under eyes because I have pretty bad bags. I don't wear foundation. I don't like to. Callie wears a lot of foundation. I cannot. Or I can, but I don't want to, so I don't. So I just have the concealer. I got lip liner. Fancy. I've never used lip liner before, so that was new. This was the lipstick I ended up with.
What brands are all these?
Let's see. This is Anastasia.
Oh, Anastasia's really nice.
This is Huda Beauty? Something like that. Gossip Girl, maybe? I don't know. This is also a Huda Beauty. And then, I got, what is this? Tarteist? It's a double-ended, eyeliner, so you kind of got your,
Nice.
yeah, so you got your marker, kind of that marker liquid on one end, and then the pencil on the other. Oh, this is the liquid one. The other one's the pencil one. Because actually, I prefer to use liquid eyeliner because I'm very lazy, and I got really good at just doing it like in one fell swoop. So this will be, because I usually, when I do eyeliner, I usually do like liquid on top and a little like that pencil marker like halfway underneath. That's my style. So this works out pretty well. I showed the lipstick. I, of course, had to get new eyelash curlers because my eyelashes like to point downward, so that's fun. And then I got something called Better Than Sex for mascara. That's what it's called.
I love these names.
Aren't they great? Actually, Callie and I got both the same kind, though. Hers is waterproof, mine is not. Because she wants her makeup to last longer. I just want it to last for a couple hours, then get it out of my face. So this is just normal eyeliner. And then the piece de resistance, usually when I get eyeshadow, I usually get something that either has like a simple color with like a silver to it, like just a simple, like I usually put like color and like silver on top. But I couldn't really find anything like that. So instead I got another Anastasia. This version's called Norvina.
Oh, you got the Norvina. She's a YouTuber.
Yeah, so I got this stuff.
She's
So
awesome.
it's kind of, yeah, so it's got a lot of glitter stuff, which is what I was looking for because, again, if I'm putting on eyeshadow, it's going to be a thing. So it has a lot of really good, it's got some more of the browns for kind of the basic look, but it's got tons of glitter. So I'm excited to try it out.
I
And
can't wait to see that. And hi, Dark Flux. Be careful driving home.
Yes, please be careful driving home. So yeah, that's what I got. Callie basically got very similar stuff. She also got an Anastasia palette, but a different one. One of the more not basic ones, but one of the ones that had more of a different colors you will use more every day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she also got a whole thing of foundation and primer, I want to say. And similar lip liner. I think a different lipstick color, but similar kind. And I think she just got like a pencil eyeliner or kind of that marker kind. She doesn't really like using liquid. And then she got the waterproof version of Better Than Sex mascara. So
I need this Better Than Sex mascara you guys are talking about.
I don't know. I mean, that's what they call it. Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It's on the bottle.
Oh, it's by Too Faced. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
I probably should have mentioned that before. That's not what the name says. So anyway, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I actually really need to start looking up some tutorials for makeup because
Are you doing your own makeup for the wedding?
I'm hopefully not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hopefully not. There is our hairdresser does makeup stuff that's near our house, so we might end up trying out. They also have like a bridal package that's like $150 per person, so I was not gonna push that one. But they'll do like face hair makeup for $50, so I might look into them and at least try them out to see if I like what I see, and if Callie likes what she sees, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm not intending to do my own makeup because I will just cry as I mess it up. I may end up having to do my own hair, but that's a different story. We'll see.
Yeah, let me know, because I know you said you were going to do a hair salon, because I would want to go to one.
Yeah, for sure. I will once we kind of, the main issue is we just want to see if the one that our hair salon, if we like what they do, in which case what's probably going to happen is, because the night before the wedding, I and anybody from my party who wants to is going to stay at my parents' house with me in Troy, and Callie's going to be in our house. I told Callie that we couldn't sleep in the same bed the day before the wedding, and she was like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, that's tradition." No! I was like, "Too bad."
It's tradition.
It's so funny. She's like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah."
How do you not know this?
No, I was kind of surprised. So yeah, I'll probably have, honestly, my like bachelorette party or whatever is probably gonna kind of be that night we're watching a movie or something. But anyway, then the next day we'll probably go out to get our hair makeup done and then figure everything else out.
Get it.
I am praying that in between that time, because we're gonna stay in a hotel that's near the area. There's a hotel nearby that actually has like a really nice suite that's not too expensive, and so we're hoping to stay there for like 2 days after the wedding. So I'm hoping in between that we can check into there so we can just go straight there in an Uber after the party. That's my plan, at least.
Oh.
Sleeping with Skuro the night before getting married. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
No, he really did sleep with Skuro the night before our wedding, so...
Yeah.
I know that sounds weird, but that's what happened.
That's funny. I know. I am definitely pretty sure the night before the wedding I'm going to get a lot of anxiety texts.
Oh, I got you, girl.
I know I will be. It's gonna be fine. Oh gosh. But anyway. Yay. We booked our honeymoon. We did that. I got the time off for it.
Yay!
So we're all good there. Yay!
Where are you going?
We're gonna be doing we're gone for 2 weeks. Callie her parents have a condo in Florida I've been to before. And it just so happens that there is a cruise ship launch from the city nearest to that condo. So what we're gonna do is we're doing a cruise ship for a week that goes to, it's a bunch of Caribbean islands. I think we're gonna go to Haiti. Oh my gosh, I think it's Costa Rica.
So all the Caribbean
a bunch
islands.
a bunch of Caribbean islands. There's like 3 or 4 of them. And then we'll come back and stay in her parents' condo for like a second week to like recover from a cruise ship, and then we'll go back to work.
Nice.
Yeah. So I got the permission for the time off, so I don't have to worry about that because we're gonna be going basically last week of November, first week of December. So that will be good.
Got it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be very unfocused from October until like December, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. No. You probably won't do an episode with you. Let's just say that. I know you got it. So I'll probably do something with maybe a guest host or something. We'll figure that out when the time comes. But it's like far off.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Went for later run for donuts and don't place had none. I'm so sorry. We're gonna get donuts for our wedding. That's our plan.
Personalized donuts?
I don't know about personalized, but we're gonna do like instead of because Callie hates frosting and cake. So we're gonna get donuts.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna still do, because my mom really, really wants, like, the cutting of the cake. So she's gonna, like, get a really tiny white cake that we might actually, we don't know yet. We might basically have, like, a wedding kind of cake for our table. So for, like, our wedding party and us. But then we can still get, but everyone else can get donuts, or you guys can get donuts. But we for sure are gonna have like a little cake for like the first tasting of the cake, even though Callie's gonna hate it because she hates buttercream frosting, which I don't understand why. But that's okay.
It's yummy.
She also hates pancakes, so I'm putting up with a lot. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, that's what union is all about. Like...
Exactly. I remember when she first told me she hated pancakes. I was like, oh, this is really sad. This is very depressing.
I'm gonna come out just like New Day, the WWE New Day, and come out with like throwing pancakes at Callie. It's like, here!
How I know, like, if I'm having a bad day, how she sometimes will, like, on a weekend, how she sometimes will make me feel better. Like, if I'm having a bad Saturday morning or something, she'll be like, do you want something from IHOP? That's how I know.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I like this girl's like, what's wrong with pancakes? And Omega Waltall's like, hey, buttercream, divorce.
I know, I'm putting up with a lot, guys. The real trooper here in this this relationship. Oh man.
I feel like we're gonna get a lot more behind the scenes of Callie in this podcast versus over there.
Yeah, don't go to Checkpoint XP. Come over here. I got all the secrets. What do you want to know?
Did someone say pancakes? Sarah
I
did.
said pancakes. I love pancakes. I love pancakes. That's what's so sad about this. Like, it's my favorite. Like, oh my gosh, it's pancake day.
It was
I miss
pancake day.
Oh, I miss pancake day.
Like
That's so
IHOP
sad.
IHOP always gives out like free short stacks of pancakes on
Gotcha,
IHOP day. So you missed it.
I'm so sad. Well, she's gone this weekend. Maybe I'll just have a celebratory pancake day.
If you ever do come to Las Vegas, there is a pancake place over here, a local pancake place. It's really, really good. It has like different flavors and everything. It's so good, so good. It's called Baby Stacks Cafe. So
Okay, I will definitely have to go. When I get over there. I will someday visit. I just don't know when.
It's fine. It's
We'll
Las
figure
Vegas.
it out.
We're here.
Yeah, you're here. I am. Although we really, when Cal and I first before Cal and I dated, I had gotten super randomly into Kitchen Nightmares for some reason, even though that show has been off the air for years. The like Gordon Ramsay, I think suddenly had like a weird social media uptick, like the last semester that I was in grad school, and so I got obsessed with Kitchen Nightmares for some reason. And that was originally, like, when Callie and I first started dating, that was kind of like gonna be my thing. I didn't really want to share it because I didn't want to be judged. And then basically, I forget what happened. I just mentioned Kitchen Nightmares to her. And honestly, like, the first 3 months of our relationship, we were just watching Kitchen Nightmares every time we were together. And we got a little obsessed. We don't like Hell's Kitchen. We don't watch that because it's too reality TV for me, more than Kitchen Nightmares. We got super into Kitchen Nightmares and Hotel Hell. And it was so funny because, yeah, it wasn't until after our Vegas trip. Because when we went to Vegas, I knew that Gordon Ramsay has some restaurants there. But I didn't mention them because she had no context for it back then. And then now she was like, why didn't you tell me? And I was like, I didn't know you would like it at all. So I didn't mention to you that I wanted to go to Gordon Ramsay's restaurants.
Yeah.
So now that we know that the Gordon Ramsay's burger restaurant's good, like, if we ever go back, we're definitely going to go
good.
there.
That one's like more of the lower tier. So there's that one, and then there's several different Gordon Ramsay restaurants here.
Yeah,
he
does have a Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, there's
I
a Hell's
know.
Kitchen, so that's kind of like a higher tier. So like go there for whatever. Then there's the steak place, which is even more higher tier. There's a pub one, so you might be able to get at that one. And then there's another one, the fish and chips spot on the link. So there's like different. Just save up and just do a whole Gordon Ramsay trip.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we totally would.
Just visit all
we
of
meet
them.
on Elderly's Mingle. When Cal and I first met and like got together, we really did become an old couple really quickly. We really did. Like, and we would get comments from people. Like, I remember when we first got our hair done. our hairdresser was like, my hairdresser, because we were getting our hair done at the same time, was like, how long have you guys been together? And I was like, it'll be a year and a couple months. And he was like, what? He's like, you guys seem like you've been together forever. I was like, no, it's been about a year.
Right?
Yeah, it's, yeah, we really became an old couple very fast.
Sorry.
Even though when, like, people first met me through Callie, we were not dating yet. That was fun. I don't know if you were in that live stream. That's when she was doing one of her, 24-hour live streams for charity.
Oh, I gotta go look back and check that out.
Oh my gosh. It was the one for Undertale. I was single. She was not. Girlfriend was there, but I was on the screen most of the time. And I was on the couch, yeah. Because my brother was also going to help, and then I offered to help as well. And so I ended up helping. The problem was that I was only going to be doing, like, the midnight crew. Meaning I was going to be there from, like, 11 till 2 or 3, because I assumed she had other friends and that her partner would also be willing to be on screen. No. So I stayed on the couch because nobody else was willing to help until, like, I think until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was feeling sick. So, like, I went home for, like, an hour to just clean up, and then I had to come back.
Oh, no.
But, yeah, it was really awkward, because during, like, that midnight kind of section where everybody else was asleep, but we were up and doing stuff, people were asking things. There was, I don't know who it was, but somebody on the chat was like, so how'd you guys meet? And I didn't think anything of it. And I was like, oh, yeah, Callie's friends with my brother. We kind of met. That was pretty funny. And then they're like, oh, how long have you been together? We went, we're not together.
Someone clip that. Someone find it, clip it. Lloyd, find it. We need to clip
I
that.
wonder if it was me who was doing
That's
that.
what I'm
It
wondering.
might have been.
Was it on Checkpoint or... Oh, was it on Checkpoint or was it on Limit Break Radio?
I think it might have been LBR. I don't
Then
think
it
it was.
might not have been me.
I don't think it was Checkpoint. Because the next one we did together was through Checkpoint. I think this first one, though, I think it was LBR still. But I could be wrong.
Why did I write Limit Break Breed? Limit Break Radio.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't think you can find... I don't think it was a saved stream, so I don't think you can find it anymore.
Should have been, right?
I don't know. I don't think so. But and then there was somebody...
sparse.
But then there was somebody else who then asked, like, later on, like, oh, you guys are so cute. And we're like, girlfriend's right there. I'm not the girlfriend. This is really awkward. So awkward. It was so bad. Even my own mother was just like, you were there for so long. I was like, yep. Stop talking, Mom.
It's just for charity. Don't worry.
It's just for charity, Mom. Not like I have latent feelings I'm trying to hide or anything. That was awkward. Anyway. How we got together was a soap opera. I'll tell that story when I'm drunk. Well, at least in my perspective, it was definitely a soap opera.
We should save it for like a bachelorette thing. Like you can get drunk.
We really should.
We all get
really
drunk
should.
and just
Yeah,
talk
for sure.
about. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's kind of what happens. Because I told a few people the story, but I was very drunk when I told it. And they found it very entertaining. Because it really, literally, I went back to therapy. And there was at one point where I was just texting my therapist. And I was like, Marge, my life is a soap opera. What just happened?
That's so
funny. Anyway. That was a fun time. I don't know if it's the what year was it? I want to say it was like October 2018. That sounds right. Wait, would that be right? It might have been 2017.
I was gonna say 2018. That's when we went to the FanFest party the month
Nope,
after.
that wasn't right. 2017. It was October 2017. October, November. It was one of those months. I don't remember exactly which one. And it was the Undertale live stream. You can
So
find me
probably
there.
Seeds of Acceptance 2.
That was it.
probably.
It was Seeds of Acceptance 2.
So I'll try to look on YouTube to see if it's there. If it's on
I don't
Twitch,
think-
it's gonna be a hard one to find.
Yeah, I don't think it's saved. I'm pretty sure they didn't save it, so I don't know. But yeah, it was.
That would be for my archiving time because I would archive everything on
Everything,
LVR
yeah,
and Checkpoint.
it was fun. It was so awkward. So awkward. But yeah, you can see me on there. We are definitely not dating at that time, but the problem was that, I mean, honestly, you have to understand that even in real life, like people ask those questions on Twitch, so you can just imagine how it was in real life that we were getting people wondering from the beginning, just how we were when we were together. So it only got worse.
It was so
It only
cute.
got worse.
We need to find this. I really hope we find this because that's really, really cute.
Hey, I'm glad y'all find it cute, because back then I was terrified. I was like, oh my gosh, nobody can know.
It just meant that you two were supposed to be together, so...
Yes.
Stars
It's
align.
true. It was just meant to be, and then we became old. We really are an old couple. It's pretty bad.
You're only 27.
I know, right? And they're calling
know.
themselves old,
Kelly's
and I'm
30.
I'm
Yeah,
turning
we just,
34.
I know, and Callie's 30. We're just, I don't know, we just got really old all of a sudden. I don't know what it is. After we bought a house, we were just like,
Let's just skip 40 years. Fuck
I
it.
guess, you know, and it's not bad, not in a bad way. Like, I don't mind it, at all. But Callie complains that she's tired all the time and is getting old, and I'm like, yeah, that's what happens.
She stresses a lot, that's why.
She does.
She does.
Those gray hairs. I'm still waiting on my gray hairs.
Oh my gosh, people in chat. Selfane, don't you dare say 30 years old. Omega Wiltal, try turning 38, and everyone thinks I'm 25. And act like
I act
16.
like I'm 16. That's the problem, is that, like, I mean, I think thankfully people know my age now, but here's a horror story. When I was, how old was I? Sorry, I'm trying to think. I was in grad school, so 24, I want to say. When I was 24, I interned at a school as a school social worker, and I was with my supervisor, and we were at this meeting, and one of the faculty members turns to my supervisor and goes, "Oh, did you bring a student with you? Do you want to know what the grades of that school were? 2nd to 5th grade."
Jesus Christ.
I hope they thought I was a 5th grader, because I don't want to know the.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so I thankfully don't have it that much of a problem anymore. This sounds bad, but it's because I work in Detroit, and since I'm white and most of my population I work with is black or Hispanic,
Mhm.
I haven't gotten confused yet. So that at least has been working to my favor. But otherwise,
It's alright. I don't get carded as much anymore, and I feel old, so...
I still get carded pretty badly. I felt really, I don't mind. I just bring my card out, though. I don't even question it. I feel really bad for my brother, though. So Robbie Fatstacks is 30 as well. But he looks a little more his age. My poor brother is bald, has a beard.
Yeah, that's why. He looks older.
Yeah, he looks older, and we were at the grocery store together once, and they were doing wine samplings, and we're pretty sure the lady thought he was my dad.
That's even worse.
Because we brought, she was like, "Oh, would you like to try?" And we both brought our cards out, and you could see the look of confusion on her face as she looked at the birthdays.
Yikes.
So,
Yikes.
yeah.
I think we don't get carded as much over here. It's because it's Vegas. Everyone
That's fair.
drinks. So...
Yeah. I have actually had someone that didn't card me once. I was shocked. I forgot to bring it out, and they just were like, okay. But I think I was with my mother, so I think that was why, but it was very strange.
Selfane, I never get carded. I'm old enough that when I was of an age to get carded, no one actually cared and didn't really enforce carding people as much. And now that they do, I'm old enough that no one asks anymore. Got it.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Omega Wiltal, go to ABC store, buy vodka, get carded. Oh, you old as hell.
Exactly. Well, I mean, the thing is that I don't feel too worried about aging. My mother is in her like mid to late 60s, and she looks like she's still probably 40.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, my aunt's like 70s, I think, at this point, and she looks like she's still 50.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried about it at this point. My mother, when she was like in her 30s or 40s, one time answered the phone, and the telemarketer said, "Could you get me to your mommy, please?" So my mom hung up very quickly. So at this point, I'm not really scared because I'm like, I'm gonna look young forever, I guess.
You got the
That's the
fountain of
problem
youth in there.
Kinda. Well, that's the thing is like when I again, it's happened less and less that people mistake my age because I at least look like an adult these days. But back when I looked really young, like when that thing happened at school where my supervisor would be like, "This is my intern from graduate school." They immediately were like, instead of apologizing, they're like, "Oh, you're gonna like this when you get older." And all I could think in my mind is, I know I will, but right now, my professional age, this is really annoying. So, that's okay.
Whatever we can do.
Whatever we can do.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like, and I know in Europe you can drink at 18, so I'm sure they don't get us carded as much. Because my brother, when he was in Italy, he came back here. He's like all grown up with the little European little mustache and everything, and he's like trying to drink. I'm like, you can't drink here. You're not 21 here.
That's funny.
He's like, I drink over there. I'm like, nope, not here.
Not here. Too young. Well, I remember Callie had a similar experience because her family used to go on cruises all the time, and in some of the Caribbean islands, it's 18 as well. So she was able to drink for a little bit there too. So, yeah. Although, do you know where a European country is kind of cracking down on it more?
Where?
Scotland.
Really?
Yeah. When we went to Scotland, I got to go as a choir graduate school trip. We had to have our passports ready. And there were signs in prominent places in Scottish pubs saying, we do card here. I don't remember if it was 18 or 19. But anyway, I was old enough, so it wasn't a problem. But I had to whip out my passport every single time.
Wow.
I think at Scotland during that time, they kind of had a crackdown on drinking age. I'm not sure why, but they did at that time. So it was
they're known to drink, that's for sure. But
yeah, I know.
don't think they would.
Mega Welta, I am not 19, but I understand why you'd think that way. I always feel bad for Callie, because I'm sure when I first came to the picture, it was like, who is this little girl, and why is Callie dating her? Like, no, I swear.
This
we're only like,
cradle robber.
I know.
I am not!
That's funny.
No, I have a master's.
It's okay. Pelly's been called a cradle robber before too, because I'm the same age as his brother, and Pelly's like 40. So.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
It's just weird, like knowing that he actually went out with one of my high school friends' mother when I was in high school. Yeah, it's a small world.
Okay, that is really strange, but also hilarious. What a story.
Yeah, like when we first met, we were like, oh, we live like 30 minutes from each other. Okay, cool. And then every time when we start talking to each other, he's like, did you know someone in high school named so-and-so? I'm like, yeah, why? He's like, I dated his mother back then. And I was like, oh. He's like, yeah, I had to pick him up at the high school because he got caught doing something bad or something like that. I was like, what? So you were at my high school?
Oh my gosh, that is so weird, but that is so funny.
Yeah.
That's great. What a great story.
Small world.
Yeah, I don't have quite the same kind of small world. The closest we have is we found out essentially that Callie's godmother is the sister of the mother, so I guess the aunt of old like childhood friends of my brother and I. So that was interesting kind of connection there. Unfortunately, like my childhood friend's mother and his godmother, they're sisters, they don't really talk. They don't really have a very great relationship. So like it was interesting, but it wasn't like, oh, made it super close. But it was interesting. That was our weird small world. So my grandmother was the teacher of the high school of the district that Callie went to. Uh-huh. And my grandmother, I think, retired just right before Callie would have had her in high school. But she's pretty sure that my grandmother like substitute taught one of her elementary school classes, which I would not be surprised, because my grandmother was very well known in that district too. So that was pretty funny. Because when I went to visit, I had to visit her high school for something, and I was like, "There's my grandma!" I found her.
That's so cute. Yes, Pelly, we did talk about this here. Sorry.
It's okay. I talked about I said that Callie like doesn't like pancakes. That's like the same kind of secret reveal.
Jesus. I don't like pancakes. I had sex with one of your friends.
Mother.
The same level of revealing, isn't it? Is he mad at me?
I don't know. I can't see him. He's in the dark.
It's okay.
And an update on the Seeds of Acceptance. No one archived it on YouTube.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Seeds of Acceptance.
Yeah, Seeds of Acceptance 3. I think we were dating at that point because that wasn't that
The scalping, yeah.
the scalping and Final Fantasy 8. We were together at that point.
Yeah. That's...
we were together at that point. Although you can find a section of that one where I actually did start to fall asleep, and the problem is that when I start to kind of fall asleep and I'm trying to stay awake, I actually kind of start hallucinating, and I start kind of talking weird. And so there is a moment in the clip where you kind of all of a sudden see me like talk about something very random and off topic, and then I snap myself awake. You might be able to find that around like 3 or 4 in the morning. That was fun.
I like to see that.
Yeah, I forget when that happened. It was like 3 or 4 in the morning. I just remember after that particular one, we cleaned up, we shooed everybody out, and we took a nap together on the bed. We just said, everyone go away. We'll see you guys in a few hours. That was a fun nap. We did not nap together the first time because we were not dating, need I remind you. Although we did, this is terrible, but I can tell it now. What we did do, though, was we both, went back to our houses, took a nap. She took her girlfriend home, and then she came to my house, my parents' house, for dinner that day. So that was pretty bad.
Wow, that is awkward as heck.
Yeah, that was fun. Anyway, listen, none of us were, avoiding the topic thing. It's fine. No incriminating evidence exists online, so good for you. Yeah. I just have my memories. It's fine. Gosh, that was so awkward.
Not 4 years ago, 3 years ago, right?
Yeah, it should have been 3 years ago because we've been dating 2 years, and it happened that October, November, and we started dating in January.
3 years, because I found his first Seeds of Acceptance. So let's go on.
That was before me. That was before I was in the picture.
You are not alone. Thank you video. No, that's not it.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure, because I think I asked Callie the other day, a year ago. I was like, is that video still on? And she's like, I don't think so. I said, oh, okay. That's fine.
That was
September...
the third one, though.
No, that was the third one. Because that one that is correct. That was the third one, though. This was the second one.
We're looking for number 2, Skuro.
Yeah, 2, it was Undertale 2017.
I feel like it should be here. Like, I'm getting close. I feel like I'm getting close.
I don't know, man. I don't think it's there. Yeah, the third one was like Final Fantasy VIII. It was a weird one. We haven't really done one since, because honestly, after that one, we kind of were like, are we too old for this? Because that was hard. We had a really hard time getting through that one. And she got sick halfway through it, so that wasn't great.
Well, I mean, you guys were doing challenges, too.
Yeah, we were doing challenges, and we were doing challenges where she had to, like, take different tastes of stuff that her friend and I, a friend of hers and I went to, like, the grocery store and bought a bunch of disgusting things, and we had challenges of what she had to eat. And the problem is that we had wasabi as one of them, and it turns out that Callie does not digest wasabi well. So that did not help.
Didn't you guys have expired hot sauce, too?
Did we have it that year? We might have had it that year.
Yeah.
The problem is that we may have had expired hot sauce the year before, because I also helped with some of the spinny challenges. The second one where we weren't dating, I assisted with some of those things too. I was like, oh, I'll do this with you. And we both also did the apple cider vinegar. Never again. We almost threw up on set.
No,
Both of us together.
I can't do that. The apple cider vinegar, that's just too gross.
It was horrible. Never again. Yeah, 12-hour streams, I feel like I could still do a 12-hour stream, but 24 hours, I don't think I feel like I could maybe even do 18 hours, but not 24. Pretty much after you hit the 18 mark, I'm done. Here, you want to see something super embarrassing? I did do one 12-hour stream. It was my most successful stream. It's on YouTube. It was for Undertale. That was many years ago. That was embarrassing because I suck at it. I suck at that game. So that was fun. That was interesting. But yeah. Fun times. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we'll do it. That will be it for today because you have another podcast.
I gotta go. I got another thing to do.
Give her a little break in between. What time does it start? Like really at 10 or?
No, it's very flexible starting. It's probably gonna be more like 10:30. So I got time, but I would like a break.
yeah. I was gonna say you need a break.
Yeah, I do.
So right now we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna raid She Heals I Tank. They are another Final Fantasy 14 podcast, and you all know Avi. So Avi's been on our show before.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. Yes. And she was on Not Your Player too. So.
Yeah, yes, she was. Yeah. So we need to get them back on here. I was talking to, it wasn't Avi, I was talking to Hyperpixie the other day because I am really tempted to get into Elder Scrolls Online. I'm really tempted. I'm thinking about it. So I had messaged her the other day about like what I need to know to get started. So we'll see.
That'd be really good. And also, me and Avi are actually planning the Final Fantasy 14 unofficial pre/after party. So stay tuned for that for this year. So go tell them we said hi, and we will get those emotes soon so you can spam teacups or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Anyway, tell them we said hi and have fun. And thank you again. Have a good night, everyone.
Night, night.